I'm curious, did you consider playing college basketball in the Philippines, or was it college in the United States from the get-go?
It was a consideration because once I had that U16 experience, that's kind of when I was able to. Well, I didn't really get back to all of them because I knew that I was studying in the States, but that's when a lot of college coaches were reaching out to me, and I was with college students a lot, even from different universities, and it was just nice to see their lifestyle and all. But I think that the number one goal that my family and I had was always to get to Division 1 because I mean at the end of the day if I do go Division 1, which we were saying this before, if I do go Division 1, I could always use that experience to help, fellow Pinays in the Philippines and just the way that I play on the court as well.
Definitely, and you have a teammate in the national team in Vanessa De Jesus who could also
Yes.
say the same thing. And the
Yes.
trailblazing aspect of what you girls are both doing right now, it's very impressive. I'm guessing you would have ended up in NU if you played college basketball in the Philippines, huh?
Maybe. I mean, I think it would be a different story if I really would be able to consider it, but it would be a high possibility. Yes.
High possibility, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Coach Pat and all of that. Speaking of Coach Pat, what's it like, being a player for him? Because I was quite impressed by how he handled your huddles, especially night game situations in the recent FIBA Asia Cup. It seemed, I mean, you would know better. There are probably times where he can get angry too, or maybe get a little add some sense of urgency to what he's trying to implement with the team. But for the most part, it seems like he stays even keeled emotionally and just with how he approaches teaching, being a mentor, trying to help you girls learn aspects of the game. But as a player who's been in the battles, in the trenches with him, what's it like having him as a mentor?
Right. So I like how you said that I've been in the trenches with him because that's like 100% true in a way that as a coach or as a player, you really see all the emotions that your coach can go through because if you circle back to FIBA Asia 2 years ago, I feel like that was a different story. Not just Coach Pat, but even my teammates and I. I feel like the way that we gelled this year was way better. And I mean, expectations are always high, but we had just a different type of trust within each other. But with Coach Pat, I'm not gonna lie, he does like a lot of very specific things from not just each and every position, but each and every player. He's really gonna, he looks at me and he's like, Ella, I need more, and
Yep.
he'll be really blunt and honest about it because he doesn't want you to just be like any other player, like he has you on that team, he has you on that roster for a reason, and he sees something in you, and he wants you to like bring that out, even if you yourself or me myself, I'm like, well, I'm doing everything I'm doing, or
Yep. Yep.
um like I'm doing my part. But when you're playing in tournaments like FIBA, it's like everybody has to do more, especially as, undersized every position. You have to
Yep.
bring something more to the table because everybody has already surpassed normal. So what makes you like extraordinary? So I feel like that's what he always demands of us. I feel like this tournament we were able to really buy into what he was doing. Maybe that's why he was more, calm and relaxed. But I think he also has a lot of trust in us. So it's been nice to see that over the years.
In that relationship dynamic between player and coach, is that something that requires time to really build, or is that something that sometimes can be developed right away?
I think both. I mean, I was in the Philippines for 3 months this time, but Coach Pat has been able to visit the United States for recruitment, and he always visits the East Coast to see me and my family, and even sleep over at our house for at least a day. So it really just goes to show that he never really forgets about his players, and he still sends me like Instagram videos of what do you call this? Like
Highlights?
yeah, highlights or teaching points and stuff like that. So I feel like it definitely goes both ways. Like obviously respond and all that, but it's easy. It's not necessarily a job. It's just building relationship, just like any other friend.
What do you prefer? ISO, pick and roll, or transition?
Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. I'm gonna say transition because it's like
Yep.
you can't even think. I mean, yes, you have to think, but you can see when the defense is frazzled, and you can see when they're out of position.
Yep.
Like, I love it when you're able to lock eyes with your teammate and like, oh, you're open, shoot this, or like backdoor,
Yeah.
because the defense is like, oh shoot, they're running, but it's always offense's advantage.
Yeah, for sure. And I asked you that because you mentioned Jason Kidd growing up, and he was good in transition. Once he
Yes,
got that ball,
facts.
Kenny Martin, Richard Jefferson, all those guys. See, now I feel like I'm showing my age right now, but then
When it comes to cleaning a home or office, most people just know the basics. Mopping the floor, wiping off dust and dirt is pretty standard. While all that can make a place look clean, it doesn't mean it is clean. Making a place truly clean and virus-free requires a professional help. That's where the cleaning coach comes in. The cleaning coach provides outstanding general cleaning, commercial cleaning, post-construction cleanup, upholstery cleaning, floor, carpet cleaning, aircon cleaning, and disinfection at a very reasonable price. The cleaning coach and his team will do all the scrubbing, dusting, polishing, disinfecting, and sanitizing, so you won't have to. Making your place look clean that you can also smell and feel. You will experience the difference. Now that's stress-free cleaning to a better normal, done professionally by the cleaning coach. Contact the cleaning coach today to learn more.